So the children come in the morning on their first day and they're accompanied by the parent, and we drop them off here at the outside blue doors. And they would come into a setup in the classroom that's very favourable for their first day. They would have lots of toys on the tables and attractive things that they might like to play with, because sometimes they can find it a wee bit difficult on their first day. There might be a few tears, and that's just from the mummies really. So the children come in and they settle down for a wee bit of play, and we play with them initially in the morning, and we bring the children in staggered 20-minute or 30-minute intervals to allow that settling in period, which is very important for the children.
So the first time is a lot about making friendships and doing lots of social and emotional activities in P1. So we do a lot of circle time to get to know their names. We play lots of fun games to interact with lots of the boys and girls. They also sit in very small tables, and that helps them to get to know some friends and make really good friendships.
Children are extremely adaptable, and that's the thing that most parents worry about is my child going to have someone to play with at school today? And it's so important for the children to make friends. And that's really what we're all about here at Castle Gardens. It's about the whole child. It's not just about the maths and the literacy, and those things are very important, yes, but the most important thing is that the child is happy and that they're ready to learn those things. And a big factor in that is that the child has a wee friend to come into in school every day. And what we do is we look at the relationships that the children have already built through nursery school. So if they have a child that they've been friendly with in nursery school, we try to work those friendships in P1 as well. And if they're coming maybe from a nursery school and there's nobody else coming from their class, we would know that in advance, and we would help that child then to make friends. And we put them at tables with other children so that they can work together in groups. And then we would mix those tables up occasionally for them to help them to make new friends. And we teach them questions like, what is your name? And would you like to play with me? Those are two really important questions that we focus on, particularly in the month of September. Castle Gardens is a very particular place. The children are treated very much as we treat our own children at home. We look upon the child as a whole person. We're interested in everything that they do. If they belong to Rainbows, if they belong to a Scouts group, we're interested in those things as well. We're interested in the child making friends. We're interested in, if the child's unhappy, then what can we do about that? What can we do to support the child, number one, and to support their family? And that's really important. I think Castle Gardens is a very happy school. We're a very family orientated school. We have families here that have been here for a very long time. We have children coming through now who are sons and daughters and nieces and nephews of pupils that have been here in the past. I myself have been here for 17 years, and I'm starting now to see children coming through who have aunties and uncles and mummies and daddies that have been in the school previously. So it's lovely. Those relationships are really important in our school, and we value them.
I think that a parent would choose Castle Gardens because we really care about the children. They're our main priority. Mr. Gray knows them all by name, and we really look after all elements of the child, academically, socially, emotionally, and we have a really good focus on well-being in Castle Gardens. We know the children so well. We know exactly what they need, and we really care about each and every child in our class.
So to bring your child here every day, you're bringing your child to somewhere where they'll be looked after and they'll be cared about, number one. Number two, that they'll be happy in school, and that we will do our very best to make that happen. The children are so important to us here, and we like to see them coming in the morning, and we like to see them coming in with smiles in the morning, and we're always glad when they make their new friends and when they're settled to their school day. And those are the most important things in P1, and then all of the learning then will happen after that once the child is happy. So Castle Gardens is a very particular place. It's a school, I think, that's set apart from other schools, and we look after the children as if they're our own.